Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is a reading for the collective for this new moon in Pisces, which takes place on March 13th, 2021. If you're not familiar with my readings, I do readings for the full moon and for the new moon every month to try to get a general look at what the collective may be experiencing. So you don't have to be a Pisces, let's say, to watch this reading, even if this is a new moon in Pisces. New moons and full moons just happen to fall in different zodiacal signs in the skies at certain times. So this reading is for the collective. Anyone with any zodiac sign could watch this, no problem. This particular new moon is in Pisces, and Piscean energy is very imaginative, and it's a time where I feel, especially new moon, where you set your intentions for the new moon, get creative. Let your imagination run wild with this new moon in Pisces energy. Tap into your intuition and your subconscious to help aid in your manifestations with this new moon. New moon is a time where we set our intentions to receive new things, explore new possibilities, initiate new journeys, and new things opening up to us. So I would say use this energy of Pisces to get creative and imaginative and let your mind run wild, I guess, as far as what it is that you want to create for yourself and manifest for yourself moving forward. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Let's start with a fortune reading card. We want to take a look at what the main energy is for this new moon in Pisces, March 13, 2021. Let's see what the main energy is for this new moon in Pisces for the collective. Oh, real quick, I gotta mention this because I kind of want your opinion. I changed the cloth on the table in case you didn't notice. I had it a mulberry kind of color before. I figured it's spring, why not switch up the color scheme a little bit, bring something in brighter. I chose a green. Let me know what you think, if you like it, maybe you don't like it, but I'd like your feedback on the cloth color or the table to see if it brings, I don't know, another vibe to the aesthetic of my table here. But let's see, what is this main energy for Pisces new moon, March 13, 2021? All right, what do we got? Ah, nice. Key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Well, isn't that what we do with full moons, right? Full moons come around and, you know, we purge, we release, we let go in order to prepare our energy for the new come the new moon, right? So to me, this makes perfect sense. New moon time is a time of new beginnings. It is a time of us setting our intention to receive new things or embark upon new journeys and explore new possibilities. So if you've really done the work with the last full moon to let go of the past, right, then this key is helping open up new things to you. Oddly enough, what was it? Just last week, I did the pick a key reading where I actually put a couple of skeleton keys on the table for your pick a card. And the theme of that pick a card was, what are these keys, or what doors are these keys unlocking for you? So I might have to link that reading in the description of this new moon reading, because that might provide additional messages for you guys if any of you watching this have not seen that pick a card. But it's just pretty cool that there is a synchronicity here in regards to the theme of the key. So I really do feel like this new moon is unlocking doors for you, figurative and maybe even literal. And it does say new beginnings, directions, and adventures. Okay. Await for those ready to let go of the past. So you can expect to cross over the threshold even into a new chapter. It's like 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future. Well, this new moon is a time where you're literally leaping through the door. It's not a slow, it feels like it's not a slow progression into this new chapter. It's like you're literally leaping. You see the door open and you're leaping into it. I don't know, I got a little feeling of excitement from that, but let's see what else we can get. What other messages come through for this new moon in Pisces, March 13, 2021 for the collective, please. Let's see. What is this energy all about for this new moon? New moon, Pisces, March 13, 2021. Okay. Knight of Swords. Ah, Queen of Wands. And the Tower. Whoa. I feel like I want to take another one because that Tower is there. Even though I feel this is good. Because the Tower is an energy where it cleans the slate. It wipes away anything that's not working. So you're not building upon a false foundation or a false paradigm or a false narrative. Because anything that you build upon from this moment moving forward, you want it to be built to last on solid ground. You don't want it to be built on anything illusory. So to me, this is a good card. But let's see. Ah, yes. Okay, wonderful. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So what this is telling me is that, yeah, look, literally the Eight of Pentacles is building something. It's building up to something. It's, in this card, literally working its magic. It's putting in the skills, the work, and what it needs to do in order to create and build itself up from like the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, right? Knight of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be some of you. We also have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Got to point that out just in case it resonates with you somewhere in your chart. Nonetheless, this is about energies that are happening around us at this time. Knight of Swords energy is about moving forward with determination and focus. And you can see the body language, right? The body language is pointing in this direction. And the Queen of Wands is over here I feel like igniting or initiating something creative inside her. The dragon is also a symbol of personal power and actualization, self-actualization. And then you got the little cat in the card, which is a symbol of intuition as well. Queen of Wands, all the queens are really intuitive. So this is about you, again, that Piscean energy, also tapping into the intuition and subconscious, maybe in this new moon, to really harness your focus, I feel, with the Knight of Swords, to create this new chapter. And anything in this new chapter moving forward with this new moon, anything from the past, let's say, that's not going to help you access what it is that you want to achieve and create and build up for yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. Anything from the past not going to help you get there, has to go. That's why this key is here saying, look, the key is available to you. The universe is basically saying, here, have the key. The key is here for you to open this door into this new chapter and let go of the past if you're really ready. So if you want it, this new chapter is yours. All you have to do is take the key, focus on what it is that you want to create, step into that personal power and claim that for yourself. Use your imagination, your intuition to create new possibilities for yourself. The sky's the limit at this point. I feel like the sky's the limit's coming to me from the Knight of Swords because he's flying high. He's literally in the sky. In other words, there is no limit. You can keep going and going as high as you want to with your imagination, your mental focus. If you're determined enough, like the Queen of Wands, you're ambitious enough, if you have that go-get-em energy, this is your time to create something new for yourself. Use this energy in this new moon to your advantage, I guess. Because I feel like the Tower is shaking things up to wake things up inside you. Initiate things inside you, I feel, even with the Queen of Wands. Because to me, she's pointing this wand, right? And the wand is glowing. And that's kind of like, it reminds me of a match, right? Where you strike a match. It's the initial spark of inspiration, ambition, motivation, drive. But the minute that you choose, you put your mental energy to focus on what it is that you want to create with these two cards, it shakes things up. It brings everything that wasn't working for you, it brings it tumbling down. Because if it's not working, it does not have room where you're going next, or this new chapter in your life doesn't have room in this new chapter. The Eight of Pentacles is about you putting your talents, your skills, and all those things inherently inside you to work for you. It could be a creative project, a personal goal that you're focused on with the Knight of Swords and that you want to manifest and or create with the Queen of Wands. It could be a new career focus, or I don't know, I got vibes for some of you could be switching up lines of work, like taking your career in a different field of work or different path of work trajectory. I'm looking at that tower like this is the moment to shake up your foundation, but for all the good reasons. So a lot of you with this new moon might actually be initiating the change that the tower brings. You might be initiating that for yourself. Because the minute you put your mind to it with the Knight of Swords and you buckle down with that Queen of Wands and take action, it does shake things up, to wake things up, but to put you on the right path so you can rebuild this next chapter for yourself on everything that's right and well with your world. Pentacles are earthly energy, so it does talk about our physical earthly needs being met, our overall physical wellness even, right? So I'm looking at that Eight of Pentacles like this is you putting in the work to rebuild your foundation from the things in the past that weren't working anymore. It could be even a mindset that you're getting rid of. Could be a job, a person, a relationship, an environment. Like all these things in our life surround us daily, right? And sometimes we have to take on an inventory of what's not working and what is. Because as you move into this new chapter, some things have to be let go. It's like spring cleaning, right? We got to oftentimes do a spring cleaning or full-on inventory reevaluation of things in our life. And sometimes we have to tear things down in order to rebuild on a solid foundation, or to solidify our foundation moving forward. So if there's any chips out of place, right? If there's any weeds in our field, we have to pluck away, right? And the funny thing is, if you look at this tower energy, look at her face. She is not bothered. She knows it's crumbling down and she's like, yeah, I got this. I'm okay with it. She's not bothered. It's a little bit of a smirk, like a little bit of mischievous grin on her face. Because she knows this tower crumbling is necessary to initiate the change she seeks. And to activate things in her life. Tower is a change and transition card, right? But she knows it's necessary. That's why she's smiling. And then we have her. And she looks pleased with what she's making and creating and what she's working up here. She's also focused on creating something real, on creating something tangible. Maybe that other thing that, is falling out or falling away wasn't tangible. It wasn't accessible. There's something about the vibe of maybe things in the past were a little bit more illusory. They weren't solid. right? That's why they were able to come crumbling down with the tower the minute you decide that it's not working for you. How could they fall apart that easy? Well, because maybe it wasn't built on a, you know, maybe it wasn't built on anything tangible or real. So I think this new moon is a time where a lot of you are going to be initiating major shifts for yourself, because you'll get to a point with the Knight of Swords that you finally decide where your focus should be and what it is that you, what direction it is that you want to pursue. Again, Knights are always on the move. Their action, speed, momentum. So it's like moving in the direction of your focus and empowering yourself with the Queen of Wands to take action and initiate the change that is ultimately necessary for you to unlock these doors for yourself in the future. And the Eight of Pentacles is showing that you're motivated, especially with the Queen of Wands, to do the work and to build things up for yourself. I love the fact that it says new beginnings, directions, and adventures, right? So it kind of feels like be open to see, like get excited to see what adventures start opening up to you as a result of these shifts and changes I think most of you are initiating for yourself during this new moon time. So let's see if we can get a card here. Ah, look at that. Choosing your path. All is possible. Yeah, you're about to embark upon a new journey. And like I said over here with the Knight of Swords, once you decide and once you harness and focus and decide to move forward or take action with the Queen of Wands, anything and everything is possible. So get excited about the possibilities with this new moon that are opening up to you. Get excited about even the things falling away to make room for new. That's why I said over here, she's like totally not bothered. Look at her facial expression. She's kind of like, yeah, she's loving this moment. She's happy seeing it come crashing down, it kind of feels like. Did you ever see, I forgot what they call those. A controlled demolition, right? I think it's a controlled demolition is what they call it, when they bring buildings down purposefully, obviously, right? Because they gotta get the old building out the way so they can maybe build something new on top. And there's a thrill in that, waiting for the countdown, waiting for the thing to go off and see the building come crashing down. That's the same look she has of like anticipation and excitement to see the old fall away finally. And then this guy is over here looking out into the horizon and he's expectant. He knows there's other things, better things out there. And you should too. Because if that thing, whatever that is to you, wasn't working, came crashing down so easily with the Tower energy, that means that may or could not have been meant for you. If it came down that easy. Whoa, okay. We have that one and this one over here. I just need one more. And something better is out there for you instead is what I was trying to get at. All right, so we have wisdom. Ah, look, you're entering a path in a chapter of healing now. And the sun. Could this get any better? Right? So you've gained wisdom from your previous experiences, maybe from the past and the things that you're in the process now with this new moon of fully letting go and saying goodbye to. You're on this new road to healing and mending and really, truly ready to fly again, right? Because once the wing is mended, you can fly once more. And nothing's really getting in the way of you exploring, again, new adventures, new directions, reaching new heights, even with the little bird there. And then we have the sun. So this is you being put on the path to your success. This is a time where if you're really willing to let the past go for real, there's nothing getting in your way now. Basically, your path is illuminated with the sun. Success is yours. You're working up to future successes. If you're happy to put the past behind you, then this is also telling me that the universe is also happy to help you achieve what it is that you are looking to accomplish, manifest, or achieve, especially with the sun. Like once the dust settles from the tower, the sun brings in enlightenment and clarity on your situation. You see things with the tower. Once the dust settles, you see things for what they are, what they weren't. And then also you gain clarity on how things could be, right? How things could be. So let's take a look at the Bob Ross. I haven't brought Bob Ross out in a while. And maybe we'll put little Bob Ross over here for some inspiration. So anyway, those are my Bob Ross cards. Let's see if we can get a playing card on this. All right, so it says painting will bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart. So this Five of Swords energy, to me, is probably what you're leaving behind, okay? To me, it feels like that feeling of defeat, maybe mental exhaustion for whatever reason I just got from that. Difficulties with people, feeling like you can't ever get ahead. Challenges, instability, strife with the Five of Swords. You're healing from that. You've learned from that, but you're coming out of that as well. This is a time to choose a new direction, a new sense of wellness and being, and moving into that chapter. Anything that would cause you this Five of Swords energy is what I feel with this new moon you're finally saying goodbye to. And it's finally shifting out of your life with the Tower energy. It's like cleaning up the debris of what that Five of Swords maybe at one time caused you. Finally, it's not going to be in your way anymore. That feeling of defeat, I think, is or strife, challenge, instability, all that is going away. And you're healing from that. You've gained wisdom from that, but now it's time to move on from that too. So I'm going to grab Making Magic, and then I'm going to grab angel numbers. Okay. So real quick, because of the quote here, it says painting will bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart. Doing something that you love will also help align you with your higher self. And it could be that for some of you with the Eight of Pentacles, that is what you're working towards at this time with this new moon, or setting the intention to achieve or receive into your life. Doing something that puts you in alignment, maybe a career shift that puts you in alignment with your higher self. Also, it feels like this is saying, you know, you want to bring good thoughts to your heart, right? And if you are letting go of this Five of Swords energy, which can cause that mental strife, right? Now it's like maybe that mental strife that you were experiencing in a situation or with people, or, you know, in general, it feels like this new chapter is clearing, not just clearing up your mind, but your heart as well. Again, the healing, the heart healing, right? Now it's time to focus on positive things, in other words, and not put emphasis on anything negative moving forward. We want good thoughts in the heart, that the quote says. We want to replace the negative with the positive moving forward into this new chapter. We don't have room for any of this negative, toxic energy of the Five of Swords where we're going now, or surrounding what we're trying to build moving forward with that Tower and the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so Making Magic here. Let's see what you have for us. Okay. Hold on here. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. So again, you're entering a chapter of healing. I think that your spirit guides are helping you move into this new, or I guess make the transition into this new doorway, cross that threshold, right? It kind of feels like this is telling me that they're holding your hand as you walk through this new door, that you're protected. You're getting assistance into this new chapter to leave anything in the past that wasn't working. And it says strong self-belief and a sense of worth, self-confidence. Yeah, that would be the Queen of Wands, taking on that energy, like self-empowerment, like I said over here with the dragon. So you're feeling more confident in where you're going and what you're doing. That's why over here, this girl in the Tower card, she is not bothered at all. She's gaining more confidence in herself. She's gaining enough confidence in herself, let's say, to initiate the changes that she needs to better herself, better her situation. And I think that's what a lot of you guys are doing with this new moon. You're building up your confidence to choose new paths, new directions. This card says it, that card says it as well. In order to initiate the changes that you need for yourself and your future and what you want to achieve moving forward. So let's see if we can get some angel numbers for this reading. If you're not familiar with my readings and the fact that I roll angel numbers every once in a while, I roll the dice. The numbers will provide additional messages for you to help confirm some things already said in this reading and or provide additional messages that maybe you need on your journey for you and you alone. All you have to do is Google whatever angel number comes up. There will be many sources out there to interpret the numbers for you. I always encourage you to do your own research to find a source that you trust. I don't like to recommend a source because at the end of the day, it could be one you don't connect or resonate with. And if I recommend one and you're not connecting with the source, then it could kind of lose some of the magic for you. So that's why I always encourage you to do your own research. Nonetheless, when you go and do your own research, you might come across other serendipity or synchronicity that spirit needs you to find to help guide you and deliver you to other messages. So I wouldn't want to rob you of that experience by giving you the interpretation outright. And I also encourage you guys to also be careful in the comment section when putting in the number interpretation in the comments, because again, it's creating a shortcut and sometimes there's magic to be found along the way to doing the research for yourself. Again, wouldn't want to rob any of you of finding those amazing little nuggets that spirit needs you or wants you to find. Okay, so let's see what number comes up for you, okay, for this reading. All right, so we have 7, that is an 8. So 7, 8, 788 is your number. That is your angel number for this reading, for this new moon in Pisces, March 13, 2021. So 788 is your angel number. Go ahead and look at that number, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has connected for you, please do let me know in the comment section. I do appreciate hearing from everybody. Like, share, subscribe as well to support this channel. If you want to take it a step further to support what I do, maybe consider visiting my Etsy shop. I do have handmade crystal jewelry that I make with my 2 hands on my free time. And I also have personal readings there that you can purchase when available. Sometimes they're sold out, just letting you know. But have patience, check in to my shop every once in a while. I do upload, relist and upload new readings quite frequently. Okay, so I'll let you go here. Take care of yourself wherever you are. Be safe, be well, and keep shining, everyone.